There have been angry scenes inside and outside a Sydney court over the sentence given to the killer of a teenage boy. 16-year-old TJ Burrows was killed in 2010 when a fight broke out between rival graffiti gangs. 20-year-old Jay Cook was sentenced to a minimum 4 years in jail, a decision that infuriated the victim's family.
It was a case involving a fight between two groups, and today the tension continued. Police were called to the Supreme Court when supporters of the dead teenager, TJ Burrows, started arguing with those from the other side. They were outraged at the sentence handed down to Jay Cook, who had stabbed the 16-year-old in the heart 2 years ago.
He did it. He got 4 years. Mums, that's what your kids are worth to those.
Christine Burrows was so upset an ambulance was called, but in the end she left with her daughters.
4 lousy years for a 16-year-old who went to a fight to defend his friend.
TJ Burrows was armed with a broken bottle, while Jay Cook initially didn't have a weapon during the fight between two graffiti gangs at St Andrews in Sydney's southwest. In sentencing Jay Cook to a minimum of 4 years jail for manslaughter, Justice Peter Garling said the invitation to fight came from Mr Burrows to Mr Cook. Mr Cook did not himself take a weapon to the fight, but only picked up the knife to defend himself. The judge said Cook used excessive force but didn't mean to kill the boy. Justice Garling said he hoped the victim's family would realise that he couldn't use their grief as the basis on which to determine the sentence. But his words did nothing to pacify the angry crowd, one of whom threw a bottle at Cook as he was led away from the dock. With time already served, Cook will be eligible for parole in just over 2 years. Lucy McNally, ABC News, Sydney.